everyone, Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. I just did a video on propagating a tomato cutting for my hydroponic system, and I'm doing a little experiment with that. But I also said I was going to do a snow pea experiment to see if I could get snow peas in the system. So let me show you how I'm going to do that first. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, and this is the way I grew up doing it, I'm putting 3 seeds of this dwarf gray snow peas in my container, some hot water, and I'm going to let these soak for 24 hours. Why? Because the shells are so thick and they will propagate, you know, by the seeds by their own, but I want to speed up the process because I'm really excited about this lettuce grow. So it's in here and then I will be back. I just want to show you the feral cat, Penny. They said you can't tame a feral cat, but she's getting there. I still don't want to touch her, but I just had to show you. She's come a long way. She is looking for a home. She needs to be as the single cat. She's scared of everything. So, all right. All right, my seeds have been soaking for actually about 30 hours, so I hope it didn't hurt it. So what I have is a seed starting from burpee, and I have a pot, and it's actually 4-cell pot. And what I'm going to do is fill it up, kind of firm it down. Doesn't have to be overly firm. You know, you want the roots to go easily. Now, usually the rule for me is the size of the seed, that's how much you push it down. Actually, can you see it's already sprouting up. I can't believe it. So I'm going to push that in with the sprout coming in. Here's another one. Ah, my dad was right. See the little seed already sprouted? And third one. And I wanted to tell you, when you're doing seeds, when you drop them in, if they start floating after 15 minutes, they're no good. They should sink. Okay, so here's 3 that I sprouted in water, and for an experiment, I'm going to see the difference of time. I just have a regular one, and I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to mark it. And then all I'm going to do is cover it. Now, you don't want this soaking wet, but you want it to be moist. So really watch it. I try not to put it too close to a vent unless it's covered a little bit, and that's a trick for starting some seeds. And I'll do that. I'm going to start some new tomato plants by seed. It's a new variety. So I'll let you know when it sprouts. Hi everyone. Okay, our snow peas have actually come up, so today's the day to put them in the Lettuce Grow hydroponic system. I'm just going to do one of them, but I did want to show you. Remember, I soaked mine in 24 hours, actually more like 48 hours because I forgot about them, in water, and then I also just put a seed in here, and I wanted to show you the difference. I'll just zoom in and show you, but it was like days difference of this one even just coming in, so more like a week. But we also have to take the sage that I rooted in the hydroponic system, and I'm going to put it in a pot with my rosemary, you know, because they like the same soil, they're not into the water as much. But the rooting in the hydroponic system was great. I couldn't believe it. I mean, you know, the lower leaves, I have to pick those off, but that's normal. But it rooted very quickly. Okay, let me zoom in for you. Okay, can you see the difference? Look how tall these are. And this one is just now coming up. So that really made a difference. Okay, this is the stuff that I started as roots. Look at the strawberry plant now. This is sage plant. I'm going to take this out because I want this pod for the snow peas. And it's ready. It's already rooted. I was messing around with it. And so we're going to plant it in here with the rosemary. Okay, let me focus the camera so you can see. Okay, let's pop the sage plant out, hopefully without damaging it. Oh, isn't that great? Okay, it really rooted well in there. I need to maybe take that leaf off. I mean, the less leaves, especially the older ones, it's easier on them to grow, you know, to get the root system. Okay, so I'm just popping that in. I already had a spot for it. And then I'll let you know how that goes, but it'll be perfect. I try to keep plants that like the same type of soil and climate, the same. I've cheated a couple times just to get the color. But I wanted to show you also the lettuce grow. You could buy snow peas. They're not available yet, but they have the purple one. And I'm hoping to get that, or I'll buy the seeds and do it. Now, I have this. I'm going to rinse it to make sure there's no germs, so I'll be right back. Okay, always have sterilized or, well, clean equipment. Sorry, we have a driveway deal. So I have this spoon. It came in a yogurt packet or something, but I save it for this. It really fits into these containers, and it's easier to pull up. Did that scare you, Huggy? Okay, whole thing is going in. And this is out of the cocoa fiber. I hope I didn't hurt that root. I should have made this more wet so it stayed in a pack, but I'm just going to kind of pack it in. I saw that people are using the pool noodles for the hydroponics. That was interesting. So they didn't have to mess with any of this. But now all we have to do is pop it in. So can you see the water in there? I think it's just so interesting. And the sound doesn't bother me anymore. I thought it would for a while. Of course it's going to quit. I may have to water that really quickly. But that's it. That was so simple. And I might move the basil. I want to seed some other stuff that would hang. But the basil that I just took a cutting and put it in, it looks great. Okay, that's a quick video. But doing the seed starting first into the little pots and then putting them into the hydroponic system works very well. And also, as you saw with the sage and the other stuff, I did cuttings in there, which, I mean, they rooted so quickly. I guess it was moisture. You know how you could root them in water too? It was a mixture. So they had the rooting compound and the moisture going. And so it was great. But this is Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. Please subscribe, like, and share. And remember, just because it's winter, there's not stuff that you can't do right now, if that makes sense.